Your child had a really bad day. Not just, Monday bad. Really bad. The kind where you cry in the bathroom at work so nobody sees. They called their best friend, talked for an hour, laughed a little at the end, felt better. And then you called. How was your day, honey? Fine, Mom. Fine. Fine. If that word has ever felt like a door closing in your face, this video is for you. Because the question isn't why your child talks to their friends. The question is, why don't they talk to you the same way? And the answer might surprise you, because it has nothing to do with how much they love you. Stay with me, because reason number 3 is the one nobody talks about, and it changed how I see everything. Think about what your child learned growing up. When they got a good grade, you were happy. When they won something, you were proud. When they succeeded, the house felt lighter. So what do you think they learned to bring home? The good stuff. Only the good stuff. Not because they're hiding things from you, but because somewhere along the way, they learned that your happiness is connected to their success. And a child, even an adult one, doesn't want to be the reason their parent is sad. So they go to their friends, because their friends don't worry, their friends don't fix, their friends just listen. And here's the hard truth. Your child doesn't need you to be perfect. They need you to be okay, even when they're not. They don't hide from you because they don't love you. They hide because they love you too much to disappoint you. Let me paint you a picture. Your child tells their friend, I think I might get laid off. Friend says, oh no, that's terrifying. Are you okay? Want to get drinks? Now imagine your child telling you the same thing. I think I might get laid off, Mom. And even if you try your best, even if you're so careful, there's a very good chance the next 10 minutes sound something like, oh no, did you talk to your boss? Have you updated your resume? Do you have savings? What about your lease? Should you move back home? I knew that company didn't seem stable. You mean every word with love. I know that. But your child just wanted someone to say, that's scary. I'm sorry. You'll figure it out. Instead, a 5-minute conversation turned into 30 minutes of logistics, and they left the call feeling more overwhelmed, not less. When you worry out loud, your child learns to give you less to worry about. And this next one, this is the one that hit me the hardest. Because it's not about what you say, it's about what you do, right after they finish talking. Here's something I want you to try. Next time your child tells you something difficult, count to 5 before you say anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know, it feels like forever. But in those 5 seconds, notice what's happening in your body. Are you already thinking about what to say? Already forming a solution? Already worried? Most of us, and I mean most, are already 3 steps ahead before our child finishes their sentence. That's not a flaw. That's love. You've spent decades solving problems for this person. But here's what your child experiences on the other side of that love. They feel unheard, even when you're listening. Because being heard isn't just about someone receiving your words. It's about someone sitting in the feeling with you before they try to move you out of it. Their friends do that naturally, not because they're better, but because they have no instinct to protect or fix. They're just present. Sometimes they don't want an answer. They want someone to sit in it with them. I want you to reframe something. When your child calls their friend instead of you, what's the story you tell yourself? For a lot of parents, it sounds like, they don't trust me, or I must have done something wrong, or just, I'm not important to them. But here's what's actually happening in most cases. Your child is protecting you. They know from years of watching you that when they hurt, you hurt. that their bad news becomes your sleepless night. Their anxiety becomes your anxiety. So they spare you, not because they've stopped loving you, but because they haven't. The silence isn't distance. It's, in its own complicated, imperfect way, an act of care. Your child's silence is not rejection. It's protection, just pointed in the wrong direction. So, what do you actually do with all of this? I'll give you one thing, just one, and it works. So here's the truth underneath all of this. Your child doesn't talk to you the way they talk to their friends, not because the friendship is more important, but because the relationship with you carries so much more weight. Your opinion matters more. Your reaction lands harder. Your sadness costs them more. That's not a problem. That's the depth of the bond. But what you can do, starting this week, is change one question. Instead of, "How was your day?" try, "What was the best part of your day?" and the hardest. It sounds small, but it does something different. It tells them, "I want to hear the real day, not just the highlights. I can handle the hard parts too." And then, this is the hard part. Just listen. Don't fix, don't worry out loud, don't jump to the next question. Just say, "That sounds really hard. I'm glad you told me." That's it. That's the whole thing. You don't have to become a different parent. You just have to become a slightly safer one. And slowly, not overnight, but slowly, they'll start bringing you more. The real stuff, the messy stuff, the stuff they used to save for their friends. If this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And in the comments, I'd love to know, which one of these felt closest to home for you? The more honestly we talk about this, the more we all heal. Thank you for being here.